Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, people. Hello and welcome to Footy Judge. More people. Big game ahead. I think it's the biggest game for Arsenal so far in this league. They can be out of the title race, as Thierry Henry said, or they can be in the title race. One or the other, or they can go back, or they can draw, and we can say season is over. But it's one of the biggest games. Odegaard is back. That's what I'm saying. But Declan Rice might be out. Chelsea, though, this game is not going to tell us anything about Chelsea apart from they can actually finish ahead of Arsenal or not. They smashed Noah yesterday. Big up the Conference League, people. Absolutely brilliant competition. Fantastic competition for Chelsea to win. Smashed AFC Noah yesterday. 8-0, people. Big up everybody that is here. Listen, if you're here, hit that like button. I'm here with a fantastic panel. Of course, Charlie's here from the Blue Brothers CFC. Of course, his channel is in the description. TJ is joining us for the first time. Is that not first time? No.
First or second. I don't remember. Either way. Thanks for having me.
First or second time. Something like that. But big up TJ. Of course, you know him from American Waffle on Staffy, from his own channel. His channel is pinned in the description. It's right there. You can go and subscribe. Does a lot of work with Arsenal and all the other stuff. So great content as always. Winds Up Jacob. I think that's his main job on YouTube.
100%.
I think that's number one job. And Sad's Football Corner, who's hiding behind layers for somebody who looks so depressed as he did yesterday. Smile. Sad, smile. Ziad is going to be joining us. Ziad is going to be joining us. And Ashraf is going to be joining us in a bit. Ziad is joining us. He's pulling up. How's everyone doing?
Alhamdulillah. Can't complain. Can't complain, man. You know, we're doing good, man. We're doing good.
Yeah, all good, mate. Feeling good.
Yeah, outside of my football club, I'm fantastic.
Yeah.
Get into it.
Outside of what?
Outside of my football club, I'm fantastic.
Arsenal coming back. Odegaard is back. The creativity is back.
Yeah, I know. Odegaard is just going to solve all the problems that we've had all season long. It's like as if we weren't having trouble scoring an open play with him out. Like people tend to forget that, but we can get into that.
We're probably going to get into it, but yeah.
Yeah.
I do think that Odegaard coming back is a massive positive, but anyway, we're going to get into it.
Is it a massive positive or not a massive positive?
It's a massive positive. It's a massive positive for
A
the
massive
team.
positive.
It's a massive positive for the
Yes,
team.
it
100%. Listen, I think it will help us definitely to bring back the captain of the side.
But he's going to start though.
You know what? I want to ask Charlie a question. Actually, for real. I want to ask Charlie a question.
He probably
Let me
will.
ask Charlie a question. Okay, let me do my job then. Charlie,
Yes.
how scared of you are Arsenal? Or are you scared at all?
No, it would be disrespectful to say. I don't know if scared's the right word. Wary of like what they can potentially do. But as far as I'm concerned, from what I've seen from Arsenal this season, it's not been amazing. You know what their strengths are: balls into the box and set pieces. Other than that, even when Odegaard was playing, they weren't playing particularly good football. They're not a bad team, but I haven't seen anything this season from them to suggest that I should be worried about this game and what they're going to bring to the table.
It's kind of you're the first. You're not worried about Chelsea at all. You're not worried about Arsenal. How worried are the Arsenal people?
If Odegaard is back, so let's be real about this. So Odegaard played 5 minutes, and he wasn't even supposed to be playing in that Inter Milan game. They brought him, they put him on the bench. I don't think they were actually ever thinking about utilizing him. So you're going to be putting Martin Odegaard into the starting 11 potentially. I don't know if they're controlling his minutes or not. We could still very well see Trossard in the 10. Like, I'm going to be real about it, because if he's not fully fit and they're controlling his minutes, you might not see him until the second half, or you see him in the first half and he only plays 45 to 60. But
Odegaard doesn't play, you're finished. I genuinely
what? No, we're finished. We're finished if Odegaard doesn't play. I think it'll be
like,
a draw.
I genuinely think it's not going to be a draw. Like
it'll be a draw. I think
even if Odegaard doesn't play.
Yeah, because is Cole Palmer going to be back? I hate to remind all the Chelsea fans, but we're not.
Palmer is fit.
That doesn't really matter, though.
Well, I don't know about that, because we're not Armenian plumbers and electricians. Like we're still Arsenal. Still got to take us seriously. I'm sorry, especially and this coming from a guy who's normally pretty negative about Arsenal's position. Like Chelsea, they've had some good performances, but that performance against Man United was absolutely awful. And you have to be a lot better than that. And in all reality, Man United should have won that game. Like if Højlund and Garnacho weren't absolute garbage, you guys should have held 3 minimum in that game. But it didn't happen. So, if Chelsea returned to the form that we saw them before Manchester United, then yeah, I would be a little bit worried. But their form against actual competition has been worrying. So that's why I'm not throwing the baby out with the bathwater yet, man. I'm not being totally negative about this. I think if we're missing Declan Rice,
you can't. You shouldn't be. You shouldn't be that negative. However, you should be worried. To be honest.
I'm not. I don't know. I'm not scared.
How defining is this game?
How important is it?
Stamford Bridge. Like this can end your season.
When was the last time we lost at Stamford Bridge?
It's a bigger game for Arsenal than it is for us.
Oh, 100%.
No, I disagree with that.
No, it definitely is. Because you're out of the title race if you lose. If you don't win,
shall I tell you why I disagree?
Yeah.
The reason why I disagree, and I don't think it's all pressures on Arsenal. I think there is significant pressure on Chelsea as well.
For sure, yeah.
Because not only is it okay if we lose, it ends our season, yeah. But if you guys lose,
it doesn't do anything to them.
Does
They're
it
3
though?
points behind
No,
you.
does it actually end the season though?
No. But
it doesn't do anything to Chelsea.
The title race is over if we lose. Can
I just land? Can I land?
Okay,
Yeah,
go ahead.
I just said that the title was over if we lose, and you guys are saying it like as if I said.
Yeah, but if Chelsea lose, what is the point?
Right.
If Chelsea lose, okay.
No, but the pressure is on Chelsea to win, because if Chelsea win, They are taking one of these guys that are supposed to be challenging for the title, and they are then meant to replace them, bro. They can then go off with this victory. This victory against Arsenal can spur them on to go, you know what? If we get our head on straight and we actually go and continue to start winning and build a good run, bro, we could be up in the title race. So there's definitely pressure on Chelsea and there's pressure on Arsenal. I don't think this is just all pressures on Arsenal, this and that. I don't agree with that. I think Chelsea have
the pressure is all on Arsenal. I'm not buying
no. I disagree with that.
I'm looking from outside. You're literally, the pressure is definitely okay.
Let's put it this way. Let's put it this way, Mo. Let me put it this way.
Yeah, please.
So
because I'm not the only one who's seeing it here, right?
Yeah, if Arsenal don't win, that's your title hopes done. If Chelsea don't win, we could easily still get top 4.
Thank you.
Nothing. Yeah, so that's all you guys are going for is top 4. It's different, but I would say that this is the first true test for Chelsea. Like this is going to be the first big fish that you guys might be able to land. Like I will give you that. So if Chelsea fans are saying, oh yeah, we don't want to win, like that's pretty low standard, no?
To be honest,
no, we have to win. We have to win. But,
yeah, Ziad, I agree with you, and I think Chelsea fans should take that same 100%. Stance.
100%. We have to win.
There's no pressure. Welcome, Ashraf. There's no guys. I'm telling you, Chelsea team are gonna play this game fired up just to win against Arsenal. There is nothing on the line. There is nothing. There's no season-defining thing. There's nothing going on in Chelsea. They're gonna play the game calm and composed. They're gonna try to rattle Arsenal. The reality is, both teams should not be in this position today. Game week 10, it shouldn't be Chelsea and Arsenal at the same points. That is the reality. This is a fluke that no one saw coming. If you told anyone and asked anyone, and people in the chat can ask, if you ask anyone before the season, game week 10, do you think Chelsea and Arsenal will be in the same points?
No.
I tell you no.
No.
We don't. That's the point. That is the main thing. They shouldn't be exactly the same point. If the questions are, if Chelsea are ahead of Arsenal game week 11, being that, it's not that Chelsea doing what Spurs did last season, which is, okay, we're winning that many games and we're 26 points. Chelsea have been so inconsistent. Chelsea have not been great at all, by the way. No, and the fact that they're on the same points now, come game week 11, is a testament to how bad Arsenal were, not how good Chelsea are, by the way. Chelsea are equal points to Aston Villa. Chelsea are 2 points above Spurs. Chelsea are 3 points above Brighton. So it's not a season-defining game at all for Chelsea.
No.
I don't definitely think defines your season.
But Mo, what I don't like is you're talking like as if there is zero pressure on them at all.
The only pressure on them is that they're playing at home, bro.
There is pressure for them to win at home. There is pressure for them to win against a team that's struggling, Arsenal team that's struggling. So, like, I don't understand where this is not getting into the heads. I don't know whether Chelsea fans are just happy to. Are they not happy? Are they not able to handle the pressure? Like, bro, you've got pressure on yourself. No, but
there's no pressure.
There's pressure on Chelsea to win.
Do you think Maresca is walking into that locker room and being like,
Charlie, can I get Charlie, can chime in. Before we go on, guys, there's over 400 people here. Let's get the likes up, guys. 300 likes is minimum. So hit that like button. Big up everybody that joins from the Football Terrace on the Top 6 show. Hit that like button if you just joined. Let us know in the comments what you think. And then just get involved in the conversation. Go ahead, Charlie.
No, there is definitely pressure on Chelsea, no doubt about it. There'll be more pressure on Arsenal because of what's at stake for their season. But, Chelsea, we're still looking for a statement win. We're still looking for a win against a big team. We didn't get it against away at United where we should have done. We played well against Liverpool, but we didn't win there. Obviously, we lost against City on the opening day. So we do need to kind of get that off our backs, not having a statement win so far this season. I think if we can get this win against Arsenal, that's a big statement going into the international break, and it kind of shows that, I'm not saying we're going to challenge for the title or anything, but like we are serious, and we can do something potentially this season. So I don't agree there's no pressure on Chelsea. There absolutely is, because from a Chelsea fan's perspective, we were desperate to beat Arsenal. We're desperate to get a statement win, and the record against Arsenal's poor. We're 1 win in the last 9 meetings against Arsenal. That's a bad record. That's a bad record. So, there's pressure to end that run, and there's definitely pressure to get a statement win. Yeah, you'd say there's probably more pressure on Arsenal given the circumstances surrounding them, but I don't agree that there's no pressure on Chelsea. There absolutely is as well.
That's
I'm glad.
That's my problem, because Mo is making it out like as if, it's fine. They got a simple game. They go out there.
I never said that. Never said that.
It's shine. It's sunshine.
I never said that. Fine.
And
Okay.
they play their calm game. Meanwhile, Arsenal all over the place. So that's all I'm saying. I know that Arsenal are immensely under pressure. I understand that, but let's not act like there is zero pressure on Chelsea, because there is pressure. But some of the fans are acting like it. I've seen a Chelsea fan. Some of them are acting like, we go out there, put our best performance out. If we don't beat Arsenal, no big deal. Like, bro, that's not the fact. That's not the case. The case here is you guys need to beat us. If you want to prove to the team that you are as serious as you think you are, and your players are as serious as they think they are, this better midfield than Arsenal, this better attack than Arsenal, then show us. Show the rest of the Premier League that you are a serious team, bro.
You really think the team is thinking like that? You think the dressing room is thinking like this, bro?
Nah.
You really? I'm gonna get Ashraf talk before Ziad. You really think Chelsea going in this? And I don't want to debate this for a while, but you think really Maresca saying, "You need to prove that you're better than them"? You think?
Yeah, I don't think he's necessarily looking at you need to be better, prove that you're better than them, but I think they are looking at the fact that meaning Chelsea, have played City at home. They've played United, who are bad and out of form away from home. They've played Chelsea, Liverpool, and they haven't had good performances against these teams. So I think it will be on the minds of the players that they're playing against a team that they haven't won. As my brother, I didn't catch your name. I'm so sorry. The guy in the top left.
Charlie.
Charlie, my bad, Charlie. So Charlie said it's one win in the last 9 games, and they haven't won at their ground against us since 2018. I think that does play a factor. I know for sure it plays a factor in Arsenal when we go to United at Old Trafford. No matter how crap they've been, if you look at the last 2-3 seasons, everyone, including myself, expected a smashing of United last season at Old Trafford. We all saw what happened. We struggled to get a 1-0 win there, because I think those things do matter in the end. I think Chelsea players, the Chelsea fans, maybe not the fans, but the Chelsea players and the Chelsea manager will have that in mind, that, hey, this is a team we've struggled against before. We've also struggled against other Big Six teams. So there is that pressure that's going to be there. Is it comparable to the pressure Arsenal has? Of course not. Zero, right? There's no comparison there, but there is still immense pressure. And if Chelsea lose on Sunday to Arsenal, it will lead to questions. The last thing this Chelsea team wants, I disagree with you more. I think Chelsea have been good this season. 5 wins, 3 draws, and 2 defeats is actually a decent start for a team that struggled in the last 2 years, right? And I feel that if this Chelsea team lose tomorrow, it might not happen. Maybe Maresca is a good enough manager to not let that happen. But there might creep in some doubts in some players' minds that, why have we played 4 big teams so far of the top 6 and struggled against every single one of them? 2 of them at home. Right, so that might happen. It might impact them a little bit. You never know. I don't think it will, but it could happen as well.
The only one I really look at and say we really struggled against was probably Man United. City, you can argue, but first game of the season. Liverpool, I think we were unlucky not to walk away with at least a draw. The one thing I'm looking at from Enzo Maresca and Chelsea's perspective is that we need to win, because our record against top 6 is shocking. It's getting kind of embarrassing. It doesn't matter how good Chelsea are or how bad the opposition are, or vice versa. We always look to struggle, and I just want us to take the game to Arsenal, not fear that they're title challengers or whatnot. Just play our own game, and you have to take the win. Because if we don't win, it's getting a bit ridiculous now. I don't think we've been brilliant this season. I think we've been okay. In terms of performance, maybe on paper or on the table. You look at it, like, we're still in the top 4. We're level points with Arsenal, who are supposed to be winning the title. But in terms of performance, in terms of the manager performance, it's been okay. It's nothing great. I think the fact that we're level on points with Arsenal speaks about how bad Arsenal have been, really, not how good Chelsea have been.
The thing is, I still think Chelsea in games have been good. But if you look at that Man United game as something that was glaringly obvious, to me anyway, was the fact that whenever they've got the chance, which Chelsea have normally been good from counter-attacks. We saw it in the Newcastle game with the amazing pass from Palmer, that they're able to make these counter-attacks count. Yeah. The one thing for me that I saw in that Man United game is they started to slow the ball down. Every time they get on a counter-attack, Chelsea start to slow the ball down. I'm sitting there, I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Palmer, go forward. Caicedo, go forward, bro. Lavia, take the ball forward. Just run, sprint at them, and they will falter, bro. That back line would have faltered if you just sprinted at them and then did a few quick passes, and then bang, you're in front of goal. You've got Nicholas Jackson there to put the ball in the back of the net. So, listen, I think definitely there is there have been some good performances, but there have been some lackluster performances, if you want to say. But
both of them are the same points. Which team do you think has had a better season so far? Both are the same exact.
Chelsea, massively.
Yeah, they had a better season compared to the expectation, isn't it?
Expectations.
Not compared to the expectations that I'm talking about. Who has had the better season? Who has been better this season? Remember, Arsenal played.
That's completely different.
Arsenal have had a far more challenging schedule than Chelsea.
Start of the season, to be honest. So
you have to look at if you're talking about based on expectations. Yeah,
I'm basing it on just absolute. I'm not saying expectations are not expectations. I'm saying absolute.
Expectations. Chelsea 100% have had a better season than us because no one expected them to be in this kind of realm straight away. Do you know what I mean? Apart from obviously some Chelsea fans, Ziad obviously expected this. Big up to Ziad. But listen, they not everybody expected them to be in this realm. But if you're talking about overall season, who's had the better season so far, I would say it's Arsenal just because of who they've played, just because of the tough games that they've had at the start of the season, going away to Tottenham, going away to Man City, going away to Villa. Do you know what I mean? These are big away games.
Not to mention the Champions League. Just saying.
Yeah, especially obviously playing with the Champions League, and the thing is, we've had to play our first team consistently, which I think is more positive than a negative, to be honest. Having to play your first team because it does kind of build momentum in a way. But listen, Chelsea have been going in from first team to second team, and it's just it's like the players don't get a chance to get that momentum in them as well. That's another thing that I think he needs to work out, bro. Palmer has to be playing. I'm shocked that he hasn't been playing more and more games, like in the Europa Conference, just for him to continue that run, bro. He gets an assist or he gets a goal. Let him play the game in the week, bro. So he can carry that on, bro. And it's shocking to me that he's not done that. But I'm not saying that Maresca's had a bad season so far or anything. I think he's actually been brilliant for them compared to what my expectations were. I thought he'd be way out of his depth. Ziad, you know, because I said this on Ahwa. I thought he'd be way out of his depth, bro. He's proven me wrong so far because he's been able to handle challenges. He's been able to compete with teams. Going to Liverpool and competing with them. That game should have been a draw, but it wasn't. Like, do you know what I mean? There's definitely stuff to look at.
Should have been a draw. It's kind of stretch, but fine.
Yeah, there was questionable decisions. Let's be objective. Let's be objective.
No.
I hate Chelsea. I think their club should be relegated, but let's be objective. Habibi, yalla.
Why do you think their club should be relegated? We will take you as serious as Inter did. Penny has it saying.
Yeah, but I don't want that.
Yes, keep that energy, bro. Keep that energy, bro. Allah.
I hope you're there after the game.
Man.
Yeah, Phineas, show up. Don't hide. Don't hide after the game. We'll be here.
Man,
I am not worried about Arsenal on the pitch at all, but they will beat us because people keep forgetting that set pieces are part of the game. Play style won't matter, in my opinion. Does anybody think playing like the style of play matters at all in this game, or only it's about the result?
No, it's about the result. I don't care if we play complete shit and we scrape a 1-0. All the results the most important thing in the big games for me.
Yeah.
Like if you can get result and performance together, great. But at the end of the day, it's results-based business, isn't it? All of us here would take our team playing terribly but getting a scrappy 1-0. So for me, I'm not really that bothered about the performance. Just get the job done in whatever way is necessary.
It would be a huge boost. It would be a huge boost for us to get a good performance out of Arsenal because it's been so long since we've seen it against a Premier League side. So if we get Odegaard back into the starting 11 and we start seeing some of the free flowing football that we were seeing, this time last season, and in certain spots at the beginning of the season, then we should be taking a positive out of that. But I agree with Charlie. Like, yeah, I don't care if we play Pulis ball. I don't give a shit as long as we win. I don't care. 3 points at Stamford Bridge is still 3 points.
Yeah. Listen,
battle of who is better, the better Pep's assistant manager.
That's a funny comment. I swear. I think
Arteta just proved to the people that he's definitely not a disciple of Pep. The way they play football, the way Arsenal play football recently, is not a disciple of Pepper.
I mean,
To
just
be
only
honest, Red Indian.
again.
You all know I'm American. You got NFL to watch after. I know you don't have NFL. I know you don't watch NFL, Phineas. You don't.
Who's your NFL team, mate?
Yeah.
I
Who's
don't
your
think you
NFL
watch
team?
NFL, bro.
Unless you're
Is it-
watching the Broncos and the Chiefs, it doesn't matter.
If it's not the Chiefs, man, you're lacking, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Go
I don't
Broncos.
I've never seen a Chiefs game in my life. I've watched one NFL game, by the way, and that was the final, just because I wanted to see what Jacob was talking about. But yeah,
Saad, I live 20 minutes from that stadium. Come on out here, Habibi. Come on out here.
yeah, man,
I'll take it, bro.
We might have to come out to Kansas, bro, real quick, man.
Yes,
Do you know what I
sir.
mean?
Yes,
Real-
sir.
That's like a 19-hour flight, bro. Or something,
Yeah, it's all
surely,
good, bro. Well, like, listen, I plan to go to Australia, bro. Yeah, so I'm about these long flights. Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah. Bro, that flight, bro. I'm gonna walk out of there, bro, with like crooked back. I'm gonna be like, my legs are not gonna be working numb, because do you know what I mean, bro? I'm not a guy that walks around the plane and does all of this. I don't sleep during air travel at all because it fucks me up. But yeah.
Listen, for me, like I'm watching this game, and I'm thinking all about one thing. To be honest with you, is that if Arsenal lose this game, is there a possibility that Chelsea keep the momentum and go on to finish ahead of Arsenal?
So it kind of resets again.
Actually, that's actually very good for you because now you get the rest. The players get rest. Some of the players they get the time, and I think you can. The start after that is that you can just go and wins. Imagine if Arsenal go into the international break with another loss.
Yeah.
After Bournemouth, right?
Well, that'd be if Arsenal lose
at this point.
That's 1 point from 12 if they lose.
You know, at this point, I've gotten to a stage now where if we lose this game against Chelsea, I have set my parameters. Once there's no possible way for him to achieve my parameters, which is a major now. Yeah. And you can ask Ash, bro. I was at the start of the season, I was like, oh no, FA Cup or League Cup. And I realized, bro, that's not even enough now. It's a major. If once he can't achieve my parameters, I don't care if they get rid of him at that point or they get rid of him at the end of the season. For me, I'm done. He will have to go. So it all depends, bro. If we lose this game, the title race is done for me. So there's no possible way. That's one trophy checked off. Now I'm looking at the Champions League. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna be able to go through the Champions League and actually win it? Are you gonna be able to handle that kind of pressure? We've just seen what you've done against Inter. Yeah, please, can you just hold off? Please, can you let me breathe? Can you let me breathe for just one day? This guy, I told you, it was loaded.
Yeah.
It was loaded. It was loaded. Look at him. It's loaded, bro. He was ready to just hit me with that little bow and arrow, bro. Allah.
La wallah, no.
But the thing is, this is the thing for me. I've set my parameters. It's pretty simple. I need a major trophy. You don't get a major trophy, come out of my club and let's go and get somebody else. I don't care because either way, I'm done with this sentimental shit. I'm done with this. If players need to leave, if the manager needs to leave, I'm done, bro. Because either way, my club's getting better. My club is getting better no matter what happens, bro. Because we're going to get new ideas, a new manager. So if we stick with this guy and he wins, and we stick with Arteta, let me not call him this guy, bro. That's hella rude. But if we stick with Arteta and he wins, alhamdulillah, bro. I'm gassed. I'm screaming, bro. I'm laughing at everybody. But
I will say, like,
obviously,
if we lose to Chelsea tomorrow, like, yes, I agree with Saad that I don't think we'll win the league. I don't think there's any chance to win the league after that.
Yeah.
But like, to answer most thing, I don't think it will propel Chelsea to finish above us. Like, I just think that the quality between us and them is still like there. There's still a gap, and if anything, it's funny, like, because some people might even argue. I don't necessarily think that's the case anymore, but some people might argue. Arsenal
in what aspect, Ashraf? Can you elaborate, please?
In terms of the quality of the team, I think the how much we've been playing together, like how long the team has been playing together, and they have played like difficult ends to seasons. We still don't know how Chelsea are going to react to difficulty that they might face towards the last 15, 20, 30 game. Not 30, sorry, 15, 20 games of the season in the second half, because a lot of times teams fall off. An experienced team like Liverpool, that even Chelsea fans will admit are probably better than them in terms of the lineup and maybe even squad. They fell off last season, right? And they were challenging for the league. They weren't just get like finishing top 4. So I still feel like that gap will be there between us and Chelsea to help us finish above them. Not that it'll matter anyway, because we shouldn't. That shouldn't be the parameter for us.
It's actually if you look at it, it's actually nuts. Like
why is nuts?
How low the standards are right now, where we're just if we can beat Chelsea, and we're trying to compete with Chelsea now to get above them, bro. If you asked me, do you care about Chelsea at the start of this season, bro? I would have laughed in your face, bro. And then now my whole season of winning the league, bro, depends on me going to Stamford Bridge and winning, bro. Like sometimes, bro, I'm actually, you know when an older person's having a midlife crisis, bro, and they're just going and doing mad things, bro.
buying motorcycles.
Bro, I'm in a midlife crisis right now, bro. I don't know what's going on, bro. I was watching badminton earlier. Like, bro, it's crazy, man. I'm a mess right now, bro.
So basically, if we beat you on Sunday, you might as well
Newcastle game broke me. That Newcastle game broke
No,
me.
that's ridiculous.
What did he say?
Ridiculous. Why is that ridiculous?
To sack him if he loses the Chelsea game, like mid-season.
You just said Sunday. If we beat you, title hopes finish.
Yeah, but you still.
But there's still, I know you're gonna laugh at this, obviously. I agree, because I don't think we're gonna win it. But there is still a Champions League. So the reality is, I mean, you can say that, but should we sack him because they're like,
Charlie, come on, bro.
It is still there. Should we sack him because they're like, oh, Arsenal have never won a Champions League before? What's the point? You cannot say that. You obviously have to wait until the end of the season. Even if he loses the Champions League midway, I don't think they will sack him mid-season. I think even if they part ways with him, it'll be at the end. And then maybe get a manager in the summer.
I think you'd have to get. Ash, have we looked at all convincing in the Champions League in your opinion?
Not against Inter Milan for sure, but I think in the other. Okay, Shakhtar, to be honest, was not
the only team that we looked convincing against was
Atalanta.
PSG. That's it.
And then you drew against Atalanta away.
I agree.
Arteta will see the season out. There's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah,
it would have to get like.
Arteta's not only going to see the season out, Charlie. Arteta's staying, Charlie. Charlie, go ahead, but come on.
No, he probably will stay, but like he'll definitely see the season out. Like the only way I can see him going is if like early exit of Champions League, and then in the league it looks like they're struggling to finish top 4. Then they might do a change or something. But he'll see the season out, and then I think they'll assess at the end of the season. But for me, like you look at it, he's 5-6 years in now. He's done a good job, but I almost think like maybe he's a little bit like Southgate with England, where he's taken them so far, but he's not the guy that can actually take them over the finish line. And I don't know if Arteta is that guy, but I don't know who would be that guy for Arsenal. But I don't think Arteta is the guy to take you over the line to get you the big prizes. He can get you competing, which he's shown, but I don't know if he's got it in him to take that final step over the finishing line.
And that's the thing. This is where I think people go a bit too far. For me, if he doesn't progress us this season compared to last season, then yeah, he has to go regardless. But I feel like people are doing revisionism and using what's happening right now to say, oh, he's a crap manager. He isn't a crap manager. What he's done over the last 4 years is a very good job. Has he got us over the line? No. So he might not be. I agree with Charlie. He might, if he doesn't progress us this season, then he's definitely not the guy to push you over the line, in which case we have to move on. But that doesn't make him a crappy manager, that's for sure.
It makes him a mid-manager, and for one of the biggest clubs in London and one of the biggest clubs in England, you need to be producing. I mean, and that's the beginning and the end of it. If we drop out of the top 4 and he isn't sacked, like this club is finished. Like let's
not a possibility.
You don't think that's a
we
possibility?
Won't finish below top 4.
No. Arsenal still finish in the top 4. I think.
I agree with you.
Way ahead of
hold on. To say it's not a possibility is completely disingenuous, especially with the form that we've been on. Come on now, like we have Nottingham Forest in third place playing very, very good football. Like we need to be hitting. That's why this game is so important right now. Is for us to collect points against teams that are in the Big Six and start getting results against the teams that we should be beating. The Bournemouth.
TJ, can I ask you a question then? If we lose tomorrow, not tomorrow, sorry, Sunday. If we lose Sunday to Chelsea, is there still a possibility that we win the league?
No. Absolutely not.
How is there no possibility of us to win the league, but there's definitely a possibility of us dropping out of top 4?
There's definitely a possibility
you're willing to
of
look
us
at the
dropping out of the
negative
top 4.
extreme, but you're not willing to look at the positive extreme, which I don't
Oh,
think
I'm willing to look. No, the positive extreme is a lot less likely, Ashraf, because we need to depend on a lot of other people to drop points. And that doesn't look like it's happening. Man City are going, like, I hate to play spoiler alert for you again, but Man City are going to pick up at the beginning of the next calendar year, and they're going to do the same thing they've done all over again. Liverpool don't look like they're dropping off. Chelsea are hitting form, and we have Nottingham Forest going in there and being a disruptor. Like, it is a real possibility.
I agree with you that if we lose to Chelsea, I don't think we'll win the league. I agree. But I think the probability of us winning the league and dropping out of top 4, in my opinion, they're similar, if not more, leading towards the.
We've seen this happen, Ash. We've seen this happen with this club when we weren't even playing European football. We dropped out of top 4.
Seen what?
We've seen us drop out of top.
TJ. We were in the same team.
I understand that, but you got to look at the past to understand what may happen in the future, bro. Like it happened.
Correct, but you have to use the same variables. You have to use. Yeah, but not the same players, not the same team. It wasn't a team that competed. I agree we could drop off. I'm not denying it, 100%.
Yeah.
And I think we could eventually finish like 3rd, maybe even 4th, worst case scenario. But to say the possibility of dropping top 4, like, I just feel there's so much quality difference between us and every other team outside of.
Where's that quality gotten us so far?
TJ, you know why this is super reactive, right? Because last season we were 5 points.
Remember when I said that pressure on Arsenal 50,000 times more than Chelsea?
Nobody denied that more, but you said there's no pressure on Chelsea, which is obviously false as well. We were 5 points behind.
Charlie and chilling.
And this is a good conversation to have because if
100%.
you start losing, if you guys don't start realizing how far we could fall, like don't come to me when you're surprised if it happens. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to be a negative fan. I'm not saying we're going to lose against Chelsea, but what I'm saying is we have trouble collecting points against sides we should be collecting points against. The disciplinary record of our team has been awful this season. The trajectory is not good. That is all I'm saying.
I agree with you.
I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm saying it could happen.
Yeah, but we could also win the league, which is what I'm saying. If we lose tomorrow, I don't think it'll happen, but we could also, because
it's less likely though. It's less likely, Ash. Can we agree on that?
Though? Do you really think Nottingham Forest have the quality?
Because
you think Forest and Villa have the quality to keep up with us?
Ash, you're going to see massive form drops from Liverpool and Man City, and you know that isn't going to happen. Slot has those guys cooking.
No, wait. That happened last season, though. But that happened last season. We were 5 points behind Liverpool in Feb.
Underneath a different manager.
Who probably is a better manager, who I would argue is a better manager than Slot, right? And we had a 10-point swing on Liverpool last season. We were 5 points behind Liverpool in Feb, and in 3-4 months, we were 5 points ahead of them. So that's a 10-point swing in 3 or 4 months. It happened last season. How can anyone here 100% say confidently that Liverpool will keep up this form till end of the season? They might. Right. They might even win the league.
You can't.
I mean, the only team.
I think it's more likely than us winning the title.
Yeah, but the only team that can win the league,
for sure,
like from 10 plus points back, are Man City. No team other than City can just reel off 15 wins on the spin. No one else is doing that. So, like any team that drops 10 points behind, whatever stage of the season, I think they're done in the league. The only one that's not would be City because of what they can do.
Can I counter that with one thing? Can I counter that, Charlie? In the last 18 games of last season, Arsenal won 16, drew 1, and lost 1.
Yes.
That is a form of a team that can catch up with 10, 12 points.
Yeah,
but
hold on.
No. That's not his statement. That's not what he said, though. He said 15 wins in a row. He said 15 wins in a row. Arsenal didn't do 15 wins in a row. We didn't even come close to it. The 16 wins you're talking about.
16 wins out of 18 definitely will catch a 10-point gap. Are we kidding?
Yeah, but when you lose a game in the middle, that could be the difference.
City are doing their thing,
but that's the only evidence I have, to be honest. It's the only counter argument I can have, which happened once in Arsenal's history, if I'm not mistaken, recent history. So
recent history, yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know what happened in the 80s or the 90s, you know what I mean? But
or in 2000s. We had the record before City came in 2005 or 6. But anyways, fair enough. I hear you though.
Unbeaten, not wins, but fine. It's different.
Wins. No. We had 14. We had 14 wins in a row, which was the Premier League record before City came and broke it.
Win record.
A couple of years ago. Not a couple of years ago, in the Centurion season, maybe. But yeah, I just think the idea that there's a chance Arsenal will drop out of the top 4, I just feel is crazy because I don't think. I think our squad is good enough. It might be too late, and I think it will be too late if we lose to Chelsea tomorrow. But we will eventually click in form, right? We're not gonna go 1 defeat, 1 win, 1 defeat, 1 win, 5 games, no goals. It's not gonna happen, especially given the fact that our fixtures after Chelsea do get a lot easier. On paper, I know Premier League doesn't work that way, but on paper they are easier. Will it be too late if we lose to Chelsea? Yes, 100%. And I don't think I'll be shocked if we win the league if we lose to Chelsea and still go on to win the league. I'll be absolutely shocked. But to think we'll be out of the top 4 is insane for me, given that it's not like we're competing against United and Tottenham who are in form. We're competing against Villa, Forest, and all these kind of teams who also are going to have that kind of pressure, and they will also eventually have probably bigger problems than what we've had so far.
I don't know. Forest have gone and beaten some very, very good sides, so I wouldn't go ahead and discount them.
Nottingham
as like
Forest are not finishing ahead of Arsenal.
I know. I understand that, but to write them off and put them down there with Ipswich Town, I think is completely disingenuous.
No. I didn't say that. I said they will drop off.
Yeah, I know. But what I'm saying is look.
Why are we discounting Spurs, Villa, Chelsea? Why? Spurs, Villa, Chelsea. If Arsenal continue in this form, I'm not sure that they're going to continue in this form.
Spurs and Villa.
But what I'm saying, if Arsenal continue in this form, maybe you'll end up in the 70s or the 60s, and then Spurs and Villa and Chelsea two of them can finish ahead of you in the 2 positions behind Liverpool and Man City. That's not beyond the realm of possibility.
See, and that's all I'm saying, Ash, is like let's relax a little bit and just take it game by game. I feel like everybody's just like, okay, yeah, well, the season's done. We're still going to get top 4, so let's just go ahead and not worry about it.
Liverpool dropped off last season.
Do that at your peril.
Liverpool dropped off last season, and they finished 14 points ahead of whoever finished 4th last season. Now, Chelsea are a lot better, so I never ruled out Chelsea. I think Chelsea will be in the top 4, but I said we will not drop off of the top 4 because if you're saying Spurs and Villa, I still think there's a big, massive gulf in quality between us, Villa, and Spurs, where even with ours being crappy now, I can tell you, I believe Arsenal have a way bigger chance of winning 10 games in a row than Spurs and Villa have of winning 5 games in a row.
100%.
100%, yeah.
Worst case scenario, Arsenal finishes 3rd. Worst case scenario, they finish 3rd.
You don't believe that?
4th.
What do you mean I don't believe that?
You really believe that? Do you really believe that the worst is 3rd?
I think worst case scenario, we drop to 5th. I think the worst that we do is we drop to 5th.
Oh my goodness.
That's crazy.
I agree with TJ.
No, I don't agree with it.
What? Okay,
the reason this
Why?
is the thing. You guys are looking at it like mad, bro. The thing is, this is how I look at it. This team, since they have been together, since certain players have come in that cause been there, they've consistently gone on runs. They've consistently gone on winning runs. Yeah? So all of a sudden, because you guys are sitting here now and telling me, oh, we're gonna drop off. We could end up in the 5th place or 4th place. I don't see it happening because since this team started in that magical season where they surprised us and we didn't even know that they could challenge for the title, they challenged for the title, and since then they've continuously got better and better and better.
100%.
Yes, we've had a season where we're playing dog shit football right now and the manager's all over the place. We've had injuries. We've started the season. It's been hard, whatever. Yeah. But that team is still there. That team. So if we want to genuinely look at the past using your
yes, analyze the past to try to predict the future.
To predict the future, then if you analyze the past to predict the future, the only thing you can analyze is that this team would go on a good run. You can't analyze to me that they will drop off and then go into 4th. You can't.
Well, if we're looking at the past, we typically drop off in December, so we've dropped off a lot earlier than we have in the past. The last 2 seasons, we have that mid-season drop off and then hit the gas in January. Obviously, we had the drop off with the 8 points in April and May back in 23, but it's one of those things where the only reason I'm saying it's a possibility is because it is a possibility. The problem I have with this manager The problem I have with this manager, Sada, and I want to hear you respond to this.
Yeah.
The problem I have with this manager is if we go into a tailspin, unless there's a break coming up where he can go to Dubai and restructure the team and get us firing on all cylinders again, and we come back and we have to play against Burnley, the Burnleys of the world, the Ipswiches of the world, the championship level sides to get us going again, we go into a tailspin. I remember in the 21-22 season, we lost 3 on the bounce. We lost 3 on the bounce, and we couldn't pull out of it. And that was a big reason why we dropped out of top 4. The winning mentality isn't there for me yet, or I'm not seeing.
But then last season, would you not say losing to Aston Villa that would have started a tailspin? But however, it didn't, and then they continued.
Exactly. Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Well, no, that's fine. Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm just saying. Obviously, listen. I know right now we are in a mess. In regards to how we've been playing, what he's trying to do is not working. 100%. I 100% agree with that. And this is just what the way I look at it. I've already been truthful about what my standards are for this season, what needs to happen. But regardless of that, I am in agreement with Ash. I don't see any way that we can just spiral out of control and then continuously go down and end up 5th or 6th.
I have another. You just don't see it drop into 5th. I'm gonna ask Charlie and Zia. We're talking today about Arsenal possibility of dropping out of the top 4. Forget that. If Arsenal finish 3rd this season with 10 points between them and the league leaders at the end of the season, and I think that thank you. We never speak about that. Forget top 4 or Champions League spots. Arsenal should be a default to get that Champions League spot. And I don't think they will drop. I don't think you'll drop. Because I think your run, you are more you should more consistency in the last seasons than the Chelsea's, the Spurs. So I don't think. But if, for example, if Arne Slot finish ahead of you by like 6-7 points, and with this atrocious, at the current moment, City are horrific, right? If Arteta is not winning the league, if Arsenal don't improve and he keeps showing inconsistent, yes, you finish 3rd, 10 points behind Chelsea, but 15 or 12 or 10 points behind Liverpool. How bad is this in regression?
But even second's not an improvement, Mo. It's just exactly the same. They would have stood still. The only progression is winning the league. Anything else is a regression.
The only thing I'll counter that, Charlie, which will not happen anyways, because now it's too late, because there's no way that any team will. I don't think Arsenal definitely will not get 90 points. But I would say if we didn't win the league this season, but we finished with 93, 94 points, and City won it with 95, I wouldn't necessarily say that's regression. I would probably still say that's progression of last season. It's obviously annoying that we didn't win the league, but anyways, that's not going to happen now. It's too late, because I don't even know if Arsenal, or Liverpool, or City will get to 90 points, to be honest. But I think if what Mo said happens, and we are like 4, 5, 6 points behind whoever wins the league, whether it's Liverpool or City, and he doesn't win the Champions League, I think he should go then. I think we say, hey, you've done an amazing job. You've built the team
if you finish behind Chelsea, that's a different story, which is...
I didn't say Chelsea. I said Liverpool.
You guys know why I am saying that there is a possibility to finish behind Chelsea? And I'm going to tell you honest truth, right? Comes January, 3 or 6 points between the two teams. I trust Chelsea's board to go and fork the money to get Victor Osimhen and get a center back in January. I will never do the business the way they do it. You know that they ship a player to Saudi Arabia or something like that, right? Like they do their magic. Chelsea board, and they get the striker they need. They kind of loan a goalkeeper. They get a goalkeeper out of nowhere. You know what I mean? But I don't see Arsenal doing it.
Winning the
now. You guys see the point, the difference between how the two clubs think.
Winning the league it would need capitulation from both teams, by the way.
Yeah.
Man City, we can probably
Chelsea are not winning the Premier League. That's not.
No. I'm not talking about Chelsea. I'm talking about Liverpool and Man City.
Oh, okay.
We were silent.
I'm like winning the league in my head. Like, what are you talking about?
Winning the league would need two heavy capitulations from both teams, Man City and Liverpool.
If we lose tomorrow, you mean?
Yeah, if we lose tomorrow. That's one thing. Yeah. But that right there, what Mo just said, is key. Arsenal fans, listen, bro.
You know you're not doing business in January. You know that, right?
I'm prepared for it. I'm prepared for it.
You know that,
I
right?
know.
But
You know business in January.
I think they even set themselves up to fail in the summer.
Let me listen to Charlie. Go ahead, Charlie.
Oh, yeah,
Very
yeah,
quick.
go ahead.
You finished 2 points behind City or whatever it was, right? There's a massive opportunity in the summer to go and show you're serious and show that you're all intent that, do you know what, we're here and we're going to win this league. And Arsenal had a horrendous window. A finished Raheem Sterling, Mikel Merino, Calafiori, you didn't really need. All right, yeah.
Hey, don't forget Tommy Setford. Don't forget Tommy Setford.
Oh yeah, and the Ajax goalkeeper as well. Yeah.
What?
You like?
You're funny, TJ. I need to get more shows with you, bro.
Your board.
Go ahead. Sorry, Charlie. Apologies.
He's got a clean sheet in his one appearance. Sorry.
Yeah, your board goes out, and because Arsenal got money to spend, by the way, because they've spent money. Your board, if they're serious, you go out and you spend whatever it takes to get a top centre forward in that's going to score you goals. You go and get the pieces that you need to show that you're serious. And I saw Arsenal's transfer window, and when it was finished, I was like, yeah, these guys aren't serious. Adding Raheem Sterling,
I don't think the Moreno
is not going to win you the team. It's not going to win you
the
the
Moreno
league.
signing is good.
And Calafiori as well. We needed both. But we should have got a striker.
Good.
It's the attack. It's the lack of.
Yeah, we should have got a striker. Kai Havertz
There's no centre forward and there's no backup to Saka still.
And your left wing is rubbish.
By the way, Ziad, you'll love Ash, bro, because he's exactly like you. He thinks exactly like you. He thinks that the Havertz thing is just a flash.
I said it in the summer.
The guy's rubbish.
I said it in the summer. I said everything he's doing right now, in my opinion, as a striker. Bro, I said everything.
You better not score Sunday because I run on that pitch.
One at a time. Ashraf, you're ignoring the form he did at the end of last season.
Like,
More. The first time I was on your channel, what did I say about Havertz? I said the reason I wanted us to get a striker is because yes, he has been good. There's no question. But I think it's purple patch. I don't think that's who he really is. I think if we look at the next 2-3 seasons at Arsenal, there's going to be way more bad than actual good. That's what I feel. Because I feel whatever he's done in the last 1 year has just been a purple patch, which is why I said we needed a striker. The Calafiori and Moreno signings, though, were, in my opinion, were very, very good signings because we had issues in those two positions last season. They cost us games. So we had to go and get someone. But I've always said Havertz is going through a purple patch. I think playing him in the 8 was the worst thing I've ever seen at Arsenal in my life. But as a striker, has he been good? Yeah. Is he actually that player? I don't think he is. I don't think he is the kind of player we've been seeing all along. I think he's going to go through 2 or 3 months where he barely scores this season itself.
Guys, there's over 600 people. There's about 670 people here, guys. We're not even on 200 likes. Hit that like button, guys.
Come on. What's going on here?
The like button is underneath. We're not even on 200 likes. This is fraudulent movement.
Fraudulent behavior.
Exactly like Arsenal crosses against Inter. It's exactly the same. You're just watching with no delivery, with nothing is happening. That is what happens. I want to actually...
Did we have okay, never mind.
You had 46 crosses. 40, we're not going there again.
Gabriel almost scored. The player you hate cleared it off the line, buddy. The player you hate cleared it off the line. Otherwise, that was going in.
Yeah, it's one of your corners where you actually gangbang the goalkeeper.
That's what happened. That's a cross.
Gangbang goal. It's a corner, you know what I mean? You gangbang the goalkeeper, bro. They kind of crowd the goalkeeper, bro. The goalkeeper can't move.
That's a tactic, bro. There's a ref to watch the game.
I wanted to actually... Okay, to be honest with you guys, I wanted to compare both teams in this thing. There's a combined 11 and all this stuff, but I wanted to compare the two. In this game, forget the combined 11. And I'm going to say that people are not going to like what I'm about to say, right? I am analyzing 10 games into the season, right? If we're looking at these two teams at the current moment, with the way Arsenal's defense have been performing and the way the offense has been performing, I know that Chelsea's defense has not been great. It's just mistakes and all this stuff. But if you're looking at the game on Sunday and you're looking at the two teams, the Chelsea team looks stronger than Arsenal in more than one position.
Attacking-wise, it's stronger. I wouldn't say defensively. Like, forget Sanchez. Like, he's terrible.
He's finished.
He's
finished.
Forget anything about him. Look, Arsenal haven't been as good as defensively as what a lot of people think they are. Like, they have conceded a few goals this season. That they're still very good players, of course they are. But, you know, defensively, I think Arsenal are still strong. Midfield, it depends if Rice plays. I think we know Rice is probably going to go and play. Then Monday morning he pulls out the England squad. We all know the script. And then whether it's Partey, I don't know if Odegaard's fit enough to start or not. He played 2-3 minutes in the San Siro. Is he suddenly going to go straight into the big game? I don't know. But I think attacking wise, Chelsea are definitely stronger. Defensively, Arsenal are stronger for sure. And then midfield, midfield is close, but I think Caicedo
not close.
Is outstanding.
We've got better midfield. We've got better midfield and attack. They've only got
not close,
especially on form.
Yeah,
I'm not analyzing the last 3 seasons. I'm analyzing games.
On form, the attack and the midfield's better than Arsenal's. Their defense is better than us.
Yeah.
Coaching wise, Arteta should be superior, which is one of the things in this game I'm looking for. Is that Arteta, you have way more experience than Maresca. You've worked with this team way longer than Maresca has worked with this Chelsea team. You should be able to handle Maresca's tactics. These two should not be even at the same level, Maresca and Arteta, by the way, in every aspect. If Maresca out-tactics Arteta in this game, I'm going to start asking questions about his tactical flexibility, Arteta. And don't give me Rice is not there. Rice has been not good this season. That's the reality.
I think Rice will be there. I don't think we need.
He will start. Yeah.
I can't lie. Play with a broken toe is crazy though.
No. But Ziad, that's it. Bro, you can play with
footballers heal from broken toes very quickly, by the way. It's not a serious injury in football.
Isak before Isak went off injured and obviously he missed those couple of games, yeah. You do realize he played with that broken toe that he had. He played like 2 or 3 games with that broken toe and scored a goal and assists and all of that, and was running. Do you know what I mean? So playing with a broken toe is not necessarily
those injections, bro. Those injections.
Yeah, they use injections. They use painkillers. Do you know what I mean? They use all that shit to keep them going, bro. Do you know what I mean? So I think he will play because they've even the way they've said it. Oh, Declan Rice, they're seeing he's definitely, he might be a doubt, but with the importance of the game and all of this. By the way, the players know it's a big game. The manager knows it's big. The club knows it's a big game. So that's the reason why they're putting pressure on Declan Rice now. They know it's put up or shut up time. So you have to go out there and do something. If you don't, then serious questions are going to need to be asked as to what's going on. But I can't lie. I think Martin Odegaard coming into the midfield does change the parameters a little bit, man.
Do you think he starts, Dad? Do you think he's definitely going to start?
Yeah.
Even though he's barely played.
Mikel Arteta in his press conference, they asked him about Declan Rice. Ash has definitely seen it as well, so he'll probably correct me if I'm wrong. They asked him about Declan Rice. He said they've been very vague with me in regards to his injury, but he's definitely still in contention, and we'll see closer to the time. But it could be he could be in, he could be out. So he didn't really give much on the Declan Rice. But then they asked him about the Odegaard thing, and I think what he said is, yes, everyone else is ready to start the game. They're fit and ready to start. So it all depends on what team I pick on the day. Is basically what he said, but he worded it different because
he's basically lying.
Why?
Odegaard's definitely starting. Rice is starting.
Yeah, no.
But he said that.
He's just admitting the full truth.
That's why I said.
Chelsea's done the same thing. Palmer, I don't know. No, shut up, man. Palmer's playing, man.
No, but Ziad, Arteta never said Odegaard will not start. Like, so he never.
Odegaard is the one. I was talking about Rice.
He's talking about Rice.
When he said maybe, he said maybe about Rice because they've been vague with him about whether he can start or not. But in regards to Odegaard, when he got asked about Odegaard, he said to the guy who asked the question, he said, yes, everyone else is fit and ready to start the game. So it all depends on what team I pick on the day. So Odegaard will start, in my personal opinion. And to be honest, he looked fine when he entered the pitch. And with all due respect, I'm sorry, man, but you need this is the time where you need to start just coming in straight away. You're the captain. You're a very good player, and experienced as well. So come in, get the job done, help us out massively, which I think he will. He dictates tempo. He's able to slow the game up and speed it up for us in the right thing. And this is the thing that I think obviously we were speaking about it yesterday, Ziad, and everybody's being shameless. But objectively speaking, when it comes to Odegaard, yeah, not only does he start our presses and is the one who initiates the press first, but Odegaard is one of the only players in our team probably who can slow the game down and speed the game up. And even if he slows the game down and he's surrounded by a couple of players, he has the technical ability to get out of that, to get away from those players and create something because of how technical he is as a player, his technical ability, his skill, his ability with a pass, his ability with a shot. He could do anything. So he's a very unpredictable player. So I think him coming into that team definitely throws obviously Maresca and them lot will prepare for it, of course. But it definitely throws a spanner in the works.
And
you know,
and to answer most questions.
Before we go on, I need to do a couple of these super chats. Blazer is asking. This is the brother who said better forward line. Now using Verge language, like the gap is still there. Remember Tuchel gap over you. What happened? I'm not following. Who's that?
Me neither. I have no idea what he's talking about.
What's he on about?
Blaze, who's that? Who's that brother? Who's that guy? Who's that brother?
Is that English?
Yeah, it is. It's just, it is. That's the brother who said better forward line. Who has better forward line? Who said that, Blaze? Really, Blaze?
Was that
Blaze,
you, Mo,
let me know.
that?
Me. I said Arsenal have a better forward line. Sad, maybe.
I think he's referring to me, but
I think Mo.
I don't think
Mo said better forward line.
I said
I don't know who he's talking about.
Are you crazy?
I said on form. If he's talking about me, I said on form, Chelsea are better this season, but overall, I think we're a better team. I don't know if that's what he's referring to.
Better forward line than Liverpool. Oh yeah, okay. Ashraf, you said.
But he didn't say Liverpool. Yeah, he's saying Chelsea.
You said you have better forward line than Liverpool.
Oh, he's talking about Liverpool. Yeah, no.
Blaze doesn't forget.
Yeah. Wait.
Oh,
that same stream when he sent, I think he was the one who sent a super chat.
Yeah.
And then because people got triggered by a fact, so I changed it to make it more factual.
Not a fact.
So not argue. No, let me finish. I'll give you the fact. 1 second. I'm giving you a fact. I changed it to make it more factual because I said in the beginning, over the last 2 seasons, Arsenal's attack has been better than Liverpool's attack, right? And they're like, what do you mean? How this player is better than this player? I said, and when Blaze sent the super chat, and I said, okay, fine, I'll retract it. So how is this statement for you guys? Arsenal are better at scoring goals than Liverpool. That's a fact. You can't argue because we have outscored them in each of the last 2 seasons. So I took that statement back and I put it more factual. Now you can't argue that. And I remember he came back that same stream, not with a super chat, though, so please send some more super chats, please, saying, yeah, but you've got set piece goals. It's like set piece goals don't count.
All goals are goals, isn't it?
It's just ridiculous, bro. To say that Arsenal are better at scoring goals than Liverpool is just, it's crazy that people laugh at that. When we have outscored them, how else do you measure it? I don't understand.
Do you think Arsenal have better attack than Liverpool now?
Of course, this season not. Why would I say that? It's insane. This season we have been... Bro, this season, I think maybe there are 4 or 5 teams that are better than us this season. Freaking Brennan, Johnson, Son, and these guys have been better than our attackers.
And that is
the highest scoring team in the league.
Guys, and I think that is the scary thing about putting statements out. Like, okay, Liverpool midfield is this, Liverpool midfield is that. If you measure it by this season, no, it is not. Like Arsenal's midfield has not been good this season. If you measure it by last season, Arsenal midfield have been better than Liverpool. Yeah. But now to put that statement out, what is the measurement? Are we measuring now? Tomorrow, if you have tomorrow a Champions League final, which attack would you take? Liverpool or Arsenal?
Liverpool.
Champions League, Liverpool. Liverpool have just the heritage. But if you tell me,
can I rephrase the question?
Yes, please.
To the Chelsea people. Last season, end of the season, before the ball was kicked this season, I want everyone to answer this. If I'm asking you, take Salah, Jota, Gakpo, Diaz, Nunes, or take Havertz, Martinelli, Sterling, Trossard, and Bukayo Saka, which one are you taking?
Obviously taking Liverpool.
Even though, and that is the dangerous thing about Ash's statement, even though Arsenal outscored Liverpool, people would still pick the Liverpool one. Do you know why? Because a lot of people said that you outperformed your attacking ability last season.
and the season
that
before.
is the statement.
So the last two. This is where the super chat that just came in right now. This is where I find it ridiculous, and it aligns with your comment. He's saying that the last super chat says last season is an outlier. Sorry, Arsenal had a purple patch of scoring goals, not been seen since. The data is an outlier. How could the last 2 seasons, 76 games, be an outlier? And before people say, yeah, but you had goals 6 against West Ham, 5 against this, 6 against this. Yeah, a couple of seasons ago, Liverpool had 9 against Bournemouth, 7 against United. Are we going to start doing these kind of games as well? 2 seasons cannot be an outlier, right? 2 seasons is the actual norm. Will Liverpool outscore Arsenal this season? Yeah, probably. But is it crazy to say Arsenal might outscore Liverpool this season? No, it's not crazy, right? Because even if we lose to Chelsea, but we pick up form later, there is still a chance we outscore Liverpool. How many goals Liverpool have more than us right now? I don't think it's 5 or 6. I think it's 2 goals. So it's not mental, and we've had harder fixtures.
But can I tell you the difference? Can I tell you the difference? When you form a statement and say, I will take Liverpool's attack, I will take Arsenal attack has been better. Last season, Liverpool attack outscored you.
Yeah, which is why I literally retracted the statement in the comment. I said we're better than them at scoring goals.
Last season, you scored set pieces. Yes, Charlie said set pieces are set pieces and goals. But that's not your forward line scoring these set pieces. It's your defenders.
Yeah.
It's your midfielders. So the fact that you say I would take my attack is better than Liverpool, I don't think that's fair.
No, Mo. Again, we're going on something because I literally told you last stream. I'll retract that because I can understand why people are saying Salah is better than Saka. Obviously, he is. I can understand people saying Jota better than Havertz. I think he is, even though Havertz has outscored him. Doesn't matter. I don't rate Havertz, which is why I said we are better than them at scoring goals. By the way, the fact that we don't only rely on our front 3 to score goals, people are going to look at that as that's so bad.
It's a very good. It's a very good
that's
thing.
That's also a positive, exactly. The fact that we might lose one player and still be able to have other scoring outlets is good. It doesn't help us the fact that Martinelli has been out of form this season. But and by the way, just to go back to your main question that you asked a few minutes ago about
I need to go to the super chats if that's a different question.
No. It's the Chelsea thing that you asked about. If you do a combined 11 this season,
can we do that after the super chat?
Yeah.
So much quality difference. Martinelli, Moreno, left hand side. Yeah, that side attacking wise, it's dead. To be honest, and it's dead. It's Martinelli. I thought Martinelli would be able to go back to the form that he was 2 seasons ago. No, he didn't.
No, I think Calafiori comes back in. I think Calafiori comes back in. I think Calafiori comes back in and Martinelli regains
do you want me to tell you the surprise? Do you want me to tell you the surprise? Do you want to tell you the surprise? Calafiori comes back, he doesn't even start.
What surprise?
Of course
he doesn't. Timber and Ben White. The starting right back for Arsenal.
I think Ben White will be...
Really? You guys think Ben White will be benched?
I think Timber is better than Ben White.
Yes.
No, not Sunday.
Ben White won't be benched, but Ben White will start on Sunday. He'll start.
No, not Sunday. He's talking about the long run, TJ, not Sunday. Sunday
in the long run?
Ben White is your right back in the last 2 seasons in the title contending.
Yeah, I still think he'll retain.
Bro. He's never been.
He's not going to get benched
unless he goes into a slump or something like that, which he hasn't.
Calafiori, if anybody's going to hold bench on our back line, it's going to be Calafiori.
Thank you, TJ. People make it like I'm crazy saying these things.
You're not crazy in saying that. Our back line is Timber, Starsky and Hutch, and Ben White. That is our back line.
The reason I disagree with that, TJ, is because I think Calafiori gives you so much going forward, and defensively he's decent.
I think
Ben White doesn't give you as much.
I think he is good to close out matches. I don't think that he is good enough to start for us.
Really? I think the opposite.
That's nuts to me because I have not seen him put in an 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 performance for this club yet.
The Leicester City game, he had the second most dribbles, by the way, after Saka. How is that someone?
Okay, cool. Leicester City.
He scored a banger against Man City.
Yeah,
he scored a banger against Man. He had a very good performance against PSG, left back and right back. Is that enough?
That's not. I haven't seen enough of a sample size to start him over a Yuri and Timber or a Ben White. I just haven't seen it. Right now we need defense, Ash.
He's not bad defensively though, except for that one time he got spun by Savio. He's not bad defensively. He's done well every
He's
other
leaving.
game.
He leaves very large gaps on his side of the field when he tries to invert and be offensive.
Can we? I want to speak about Chelsea as well. You know what? I'm gonna say something that's mad a little. It's a joke. Comes in the beginning of the season. If you told me I'll do a stream between Chelsea and Arsenal before the Chelsea team, and Arsenal fans will be arguing with each other, and Chelsea fans will be so calm, you call me crazy.
Yeah,
You call me crazy. You call me crazy. Get out of here. Arsenal will be fine. Chelsea will be in the slum. Someone said Chelsea will be 8th. Will be Maresca out.
Pochettino's better than Maresca.
Oh, we know. Maria, they're not gonna be able to play the players.
Where they're gonna get changed.
I hope it doesn't turn out like Ange Postecoglou for you guys. I don't think it will, but I hope it.
No one said we're gonna win the league.
Let me finish Super Chats, then we'll go to Chelsea, please. Liverpool have fell off in a season once in 10 years when we have lost the league versus City 97 and 99 points. By the way, Arsenal haven't done 90 points yet. It was draws. Yeah, it's
that is false though. You fell off last season, right? You fell off in 2021. You can say that's because of injuries. Fair enough. You fell off in 23 when you finished 5th. What is fell off for? I don't understand. Like, how are you only using that season as the fall off season? It's absolutely crap.
To be honest, Liverpool fell off at the end when they had no hope of actually winning the league. To be honest,
no, they fell off when they drew to United and they were top of the league.
Yeah,
that was the last
but that was still, and then after this they gave up. They gave up in the Crystal Palace game when they lost the Crystal Palace game. Chelsea, CFC 11 is saying, does Chelsea have a better squad than Arsenal?
Yes.
Squad, yes. Starting 11/team, maybe not
Yes.
right now, but squad, absolutely. When you look at the options on the bench compared to what Arsenal have got on their bench, we've got a better squad.
If we do a combined 11, I bet you will have more players than Arsenal at the current moment.
100%.
Okay.
No,
I
can share the screen.
The squad is better.
Literally share the screen.
Chelsea's squad is
No,
better than
squad, I'm not arguing. I'm talking about the starting 11. Yeah. Squad.
No, starting 11 is a different debate. The
Squad, yes. Starting 11,
squad's
no.
definitely better. The squad's better.
Mo, share the screen.
I think we have 6
I
and
want
they
to
have
talk
5.
about Chelsea.
We don't need to talk about Chelsea. We will talk about the starting 11. Let's cook
Share
this,
the
man.
screen.
Let's go.
Share the
Be
screen.
serious.
I'm being serious.
Let me tell you, Jack Howe is saying Arsenal have more losses this entire year than Liverpool, by the way. I didn't know that, actually. Calendar year 2024. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Because of the last few games. Before the Bournemouth game, it wasn't the case. But after Bournemouth, it just went to shit.
Let's speak. Jack, thank you so much for the information. Need to check that. Guys, listen to Luke. We still have 600 plus people here. We need to get to 400 likes live, people. And all these guys, Charles and Ziad's Zone, Sad's Football Corner, TJ Warren in the description for the second time on this channel, and Charlie's Blue Brothers, CFC, in the description as well. So guys, go and support these guys. Great content. If you like any of them, just go and subscribe to their channel to see the shows they do. But listen to Luke and hit that like button. Point of correction. Liverpool shared the record of the most consecutive Premier League wins in a row. 18. Liverpool did it twice. City did it 3 times. All between Pep and Jurgen Klopp. I actually went and checked that. It's yes, Liverpool and Man City. Then Liverpool did 17. Then Man City 15. So yes, it's actually true. It's very true. I actually went and checked it. Tip. It's saying, big up guy from me. Japan, Arsenal had a purple patch of scoring goals. Not been seen since. The data is an outlier. We responded to this tip. Ash actually said that, no, it's 2 seasons in a row where Arsenal outscored Liverpool. So that's not a purple patch. You cannot call 2 seasons purple patch, to be honest. 1, yes, but 2, impossible. Blaze, you missed a part in the super chat. I remember. Okay, what is the super chat again? Remember Tuchel gap over you? What happened? I don't know that part. What is that part?
Yeah,
What,
I don't know.
Tuchel's gap?
Oh, maybe
I don't know.
The gap between Chelsea and Arsenal when Tuchel was there or something?
Yes.
Remember,
Does he mean
Tuchel's gap over you. What happened? Did he mean gap instead of gab?
Yeah, he means
Yeah, he
gap.
means gap for sure, not gab. Yeah, but
The
does he mean like
the
because
gap,
they won a Champions League and we didn't? Is that or the points?
No.
difference?
In the league, there was a point difference.
I didn't know I was coming on here to do a brain teaser.
Okay, I think I know what happened. Tuchel had a gap between Arsenal and Chelsea. The season after, Chelsea finished way below Arsenal. That is his point.
Oh,
So the gap
Yeah,
between
but-
you last season.
got it. Right,
Wait,
yeah, but
the
it's
gap,
circumstances are
I hope
different,
that's
though,
what he
isn't it?
means.
Circumstances are different.
Exactly. Thank you, Charlie.
Thank you, Blaze. You missed the part in the super chat. I remember under Tuchel, us third and clear of Arsenal 2 seasons too. So when you Arsenal fan, they are clear and can drop to fourth. I laughed. He means that you basing all your analysis based on last season, but that can be a different reality this season based on the history. Thank you, Blaze.
Can I say why Blaze is waffling?
Why is he waffling? Why is Blaze waffling?
Yeah, hold on. I can tell you exactly why Blaze is waffling.
Blaze waffling? Why are you waffling, Blaze?
In that team, and correct me if I'm wrong, Ziad and Charlie. In that team, you had aging players. You had players that were aging, players that were soon to be leaving, and there was a transition period within.
Not just that, Saad. Yeah, that's when Abramovich left and the whole team collapsed.
And then you had Abramovich leaving. Then you had instability in the club. So Blaze, you're just doing that, but it's not the same for Arsenal. Arsenal have a young squad. Arsenal have a board that's still here and gonna pump money into the club. Like, bro, it's not the same, bro. It's completely different.
Tip is saying the purple patch is that it's the reason, bro. Didn't prove anything. 2 seasons in a row, Tip. It's the proof that it's not a purple patch.
Oh my god! I don't know how you analyze things, Tip, but how is 76 games in a row a purple patch?
Do you know what a purple patch is? Can we ask? Do you know what that is?
Yeah, do you know what that means? I think you probably.
I don't even think you know what that means.
Wrong. Yeah, you probably typed green patch or something, and something else came up.
Oh, love it.
I don't think so, but I don't understand how you can call 2 seasons in a row when you outscore somebody. It's a purple patch and you have the same team. It's impossible to say that, to be honest. It's impossible. I wanted to actually. You guys want to do the combined 11 before we end the show, right?
Yeah.
Not going to be nice.
Guys, genuinely, no bias. There'll be 6 Arsenal players, 5 Chelsea players. Based on this season, I'm telling you.
It'll be your goalkeeper, about 3 of your defenders, and the rest.
3 of our defenders. No, Partey gets in. Partey has been amazing this season. And Saka gets it on the right. Saka 100% gets in. Partey definitely gets in.
Oh god!
Get David Raya straight in. There's no.
Raya.
Yeah. Well, put Mo in goal, man. Mo just jump.
Here we go.
Here we go.
I can't wait to see Sanchez try to play the ball out the back and give it right to an Arsenal player. We score.
Yeah, well, it's going to happen. Like he's going to make a mistake. It's just when he does it.
Can't wait.
So who's going right back?
Reece James.
Yeah, Reece James or Gusto, one of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go Reece James.
Well, like the fact that I see Reece James, just in the
Reece James,
game,
the guy played 3 games.
So, bro, the fact that Reece James right now is still playing football, bro, he's it's a miracle for me because I thought he'd be done. I not in regards to skill level or anything, but I thought he'd be done by injuries, bro. I thought he'd move to like a league that's a bit easier, a bit softer league. Do you know what I mean? Where he's not pressing as much.
Mo, don't delay it. You know,
Gusto's been shit, in my personal opinion.
Yeah. I've seen many Chelsea fans criticize him. It's insane.
Reece James has been all right.
Yeah, I think as good as Colwell's been, you probably got to give it to both Arsenal centre halves. I think.
Why? Based on last season or based on this season?
No, so hold on. Mo, who do you want to fight for to get into that starting 11?
Gabriel.
Yeah, from Chelsea.
No,
from Chelsea.
From Chelsea.
Who do you want to fight for?
I think it should be Gabriel and Colwell.
It has to be Gabriel and Saliba, guys. Come on.
It has to be Gabriel and Saliba.
Colwell's the only one you can make a case for from a Chelsea perspective. I like Fofana, but he's not been as good as, say, Colwell.
Fofana's not. It's Colwell. It's either Colwell and Gabriel or Gabriel and Saliba. It's basically
you know why I would put Gabriel and Saliba over Colwell is because
he defended with 10 men.
No, because Colwell at times when pressure is high, i.e. the Liverpool game, bro, he
made a couple of mistakes. He's been a bit rash.
He was a mess in that game. Like he was giving away penalty. He was he was making rash challenges. So like I just have to look at it at the top level, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't be rash like that.
Do you
bro.
want
If
me
you're
to
going-
repeat what I say on every stream, guys? Okay, hear me out. Arsenal's defenders have not been tested individually again. They have less than 46% ball position in games average this season. So that means the defenders are not tested like when the teams play a high line. The defenders are bulk. They all defend together. They don't defend individually. While
But-
Chelsea play a higher line.
So
the
can
players
can I counter you? Can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Counter
Of course,
that point?
it's a democracy.
So so based
I live in
on
America. We vote. We actually elected Trump, so it's democracy here.
based we can say right now that this whole thing with our centre backs, them not being tested, whatever, we can say that at the moment it's not been good because we're inviting pressure onto ourselves, all of that good stuff, yeah. But if we're basing it off of previous information when they have been tested,
Season,
and even in this season when they've been tested 1-on-1, both of them,
they
they've
all
come up with-
conceded. Isak, Holland,
they've come up.
Leicester,
hold on.
Southampton. Do I go on?
Yeah, Holland.
But you could
Holland is a
you
good
could, you
example.
could you could speak about
Every
multiple other-
time you guys
speak about
opened up, you
multiple other games.
conceded a goal.
You can speak
Every
about multiple other
time.
games. You can speak about multiple other games. There's been multiple times that Saliba's been 1-on-1 with a player and he's managed to steer them away to put the ball out for a goal kick or to put on block. And same thing with Gabriel. So I don't think you could just say
You know, the
that.
funny thing is this season, if you want to look at the stats between Saliba, because I'm assuming the argument is Saliba or Colwell. I'm assuming Gabriel is easily in. Saliba contests more duels, wins also more duels, contests more ground duels, wins a higher percentage of ground duels, contests slightly less aerial duels, but wins a higher percentage of aerial duels, is better on the ball, completes more take-ons, and has a higher percentage of take-ons completed, loses possession less per game. The only thing where Colwell is better than him at is ball recoveries. That's it. Everything else, Saliba wins. I think people are really getting clouded based on the last 2-3 games because before the Bournemouth game, people were actually saying Saliba is playing like one of the best defenders in the world. Rudiger was giving interviews saying Saliba is the best defender. Van Dijk was saying what Saliba is doing at this age, like he wasn't doing it. Like the last 2-3 games suddenly started making people think like, oh yeah, these guys are crap. They are not crap, guys. They've had 2-3 like shaky moments here and there. And Saliba only, in my opinion, had one very
Big up
shaky
Anthony,
moment.
by the way. Big up Anthony.
Bad moments.
My God.
I'm prepared to concede Colwell for the Arsenal centre backs, but Cucurella is definitely in at left back.
Ahead of Timber. I think Timber has been fantastic this season, though.
Cucurella has been fantastic since last season.
No, but we're talking only about this season, right? Because if it's last season, then Ben White gets in. But doesn't have. Then Ben White gets in. Then by that logic.
No, but
if
not
we're doing last season as well.
No,
Ben
last
White
season.
gets
No,
in.
last season.
Yeah, I agree. It shouldn't be last season. If you're only looking at this season, I think Timber has been fantastic. He's played right back. He's played left back. He's been fantastic defensively and good going forward as well. He's got almost no flaw to his game, Timber. Like he's very good defensively, but he's no. I'm saying as a defender, as a fullback, you know how some
definitely
fullbacks,
has
for
flaws,
example,
bro. He's not as good on the ball.
name them. How
He's not
what
as
do you
good on the
mean?
ball.
You
How
keep
is he not
saying
good on
that.
the
You
ball?
keep saying that, but he
Calafiori
doesn't use
and
the
Ben
ball
White
often.
are better on the ball than him.
No.
How? Prove it. What? How
I
can you
don't know
say
about
that?
that.
Where do you
I
have the
watched the
evidence for that?
game.
That's
I'm
good.
watching the games.
Oh my God, Mo! You don't watch enough
Calafiori
games
is
of
superior
Timber.
on the ball, Ashraf.
Correct, but not Ben White. Timber on the ball can get the ball under pressure and dribble and get out of the press. He's also
I
quicker
like
than Ben
Timber and
White.
everything.
Can
bro.
I give you?
Come
Can
on.
I give you the
create
perfect?
chances
Can I give you the
Against
perfect reference?
last thing, start. I know people will say it's just Leicester City. Who gives a shit about Leicester City? He had 7 key passes that game, even if it is crappy Leicester City. That's I think the
Yeah, Gabriela and Saliba have 70 passes.
Forget about the Leicester City
I'm talking about
game.
key passes.
Why are we going to Leicester City game?
All your
Mo,
argument, Ash,
you
is
want-
against Leicester City,
Mo,
who haven't won a game
you
this
want-
season yet.
okay,
Or won one
that's
game.
He
fine.
has
So
been
we
good
can-
against Spurs.
yeah,
He's been good
we
against
can
Villa.
use-
He's been good against
Can I just
Liverpool
land the
before
point?
injury. Go ahead,
Guys,
Saad.
we can forget about Leicester City. Why are we bringing a minnow into the freaking discussion about what he done?
Thank
against
you.
them? Yeah, let's speak about PSG, bro. Go watch the PSG game. Look at how he performed
Fantastic. It
on
was
the
great.
ball and off the ball, passes that he was making, the crosses.
Where did he play? Where
Oh,
did he play?
yeah.
Where did he play?
Right back.
Yeah, right back. Right
That's
next
it. Would you choose him or you choose Reece James at right back?
Let's do this game. Let's do this game then. Where did Timber play against Liverpool for 75 minutes?
Left back.
And kept Mohamed Salah quiet.
And he kept Mohamed Salah, the best
Not
attacker
a
in the league,
peep.
quiet.
He
And
kept Mohamed
Timber
Salah
getting
quiet.
injured.
Not a peep.
Salah didn't create, didn't score. The only chance he had was when Moreno gave him the ball.
Look
And
at
he
that
took shot
smile.
and it
Look at
went out.
that smile
Yeah.
from Mo, because he's like,
I don't think so. But let me ask a question. So guys, Chelsea guys, would you guys? I don't like Kukurea, but
No, Cucurella's been good, man. He's been very good.
Timber-
he has
He
been
has
good,
been
Mo.
good, but not better than
They
Timber.
can definitely have Gabriel and Saliba, but Cucurella definitely goes in at left back. for
Cucurella's
me.
to get him, man. I'm sorry.
you know
Guys,
why
guys,
I would
guys,
put
guys,
Kukurea
guys,
there?
I
You
think
know why I put
Cucurella can go in there just based off of consistency alone, though. Too.
That's
I'm
it.
not trying to tell. I'm not trying to get it, but we've been super inconsistent just due to injury on the left side.
You know,
Mo,
I'm gonna say this.
I'm willing to
Midfield-
concede that.
You put him left centre back.
Yeah, Mo, you put him centre
You
back.
put him left center.
I
back
would
because-
definitely not take Kukurea as a left centre back.
No,
I'm
no,
sorry.
no, no, no. But
guys
Gabriel,
do that.
Gabriel, and Saliba and center back. We'll give you. The
No, you
left
got to
back.
change it to Saliba and then do the centre backs first, then you do him after.
How?
Well, you got to get rid of him now.
No,
Yeah,
yeah, just cancel him.
Okay,
Yeah,
like this.
no. X that. Remove
There you
him.
go.
Yeah,
There you go.
Mo, you're not this
Gabriel,
old,
yeah.
bro. Like, you're not this old, bro.
You know, I'm way more tech savvy than you. You know that, right?
Oh, well, you're not showing it, mate. You're not showing it.
I'm not
bro.
showing
I'm
it
not-
Okay, wait.
I'm
I
not even a
guys-
tech-savvy person,
guys,
bro.
I'm gonna make one last argument. So why is Reece James there ahead of Timber then? By that logic,
I like that logic.
why
No,
is Reece James there? By that logic, Timber gets ahead of
That's
Reece James.
That's also.
He's played more games. He's played right back in half
A
the
very
games.
good argument, actually.
Yeah,
So-
no,
so
that is
that
a
means
fair
Timber-
argument. No, that is a fair argument.
Yeah,
I
so
can
Timber
I
gets
can
in.
have an argument, to be honest. I like this argument. It's not bad.
I mean, as much as I'd like Reece in there, it is a strong argument. And to be fair, he has only played about 3 games this season. Even though he's been
Yeah,
all right, he's
what-
been quite decent. Maybe we might have to concede that.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. We'll get the rest of the.
It gets
players.
a lot better for you in the mid when we get into the midfield.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Well, Mo, you can switch James out for what's his name, Timber.
Julian Timber. Yeah.
See, I like. See, now you guys are making good
I
argument.
big up Quinton Timber, man. Soon come to the Arsenal, man.
Midfield is
You know-
easy.
Come to the
Midfield is
Arsenal.
Midfield is Caicedo's in there straight away. There's no
I
conversation.
say, love you,
about that.
Palmer.
the best DM in the league this season, 100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Caicedo, unreal.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so you
can't
guys,
Yeah,
Caicedo, love
Mo.
your Palmer.
Can I say love you, Palmer?
No, come on. Partey has been. Guys, Partey is the only out of two.
Party,
The
Party warrants being in the team. I'm sorry.
only 2 players
Yeah,
have been
man.
good all season. Partey has been
I mean,
fantastic.
I would put Lavia in, but if we're doing the same argument what Ashraf said, which is fair, like
Yeah, he
He
hasn't
wants to
played.
take more
if
games.
Reece James is not in, then Lavia's basically played pretty much the same amount of games as Reece James has played,
Yeah,
even though he's
exactly.
been good. Like if you're basing it on that, which is fair. I mean, look for me, I love Lavia, and I think he's a top player. But I suppose if you're being fair on the,
I'm
on the amount of games
actually
played and
have
that,
an argument, but that argument is invalid because Timber only played 3 games at right back only in the league. Only 3 games at right back or 4.
Yeah, but he still played 6-7 games.
But he's
as
still
a
playing fullback. Yeah, he's still playing
Exactly.
fullback.
Are we switching players now?
No. So Mo, here's the
No,
thing. You
no,
have 2
no,
options, right?
Mm.
You want to put someone who's played 3 games as a right back and nothing else, or someone who's
If
played
you
3
ask
games
me-
as a right back
You
and
know,
4 games
you
as
know
a left
what?
back.
This is how I do the combined 11, guys. If you ask me tomorrow, who would you pick tomorrow from the
that's
Chelsea
what we
and the
should do.
Arsenal midfielders? I will
That's
pick
what we
Lavia
should
and
do.
Caicedo. It's as
That's
simple
what-
as that.
yeah, that is fair
Reece
as
James
well.
and Timber, to be honest, I would argue. Why? Because Reece James has not been. Lavia and Caicedo, every time Lavia stepped up a foot on the pitch, but it was magnificent. How am I
From
not
3
choosing the guy?
games. Over Partey who's
Unfair.
played 7-8 games. How's that? That's actually unfair. You're
These
saying
3
3
games are better than the 7 games. These 3 games he plays better than the 7.
Oh, stop it, bro! You keep
Was
doing
he
hyperbolic
better?
statements.
Was he better? No, hold on. Was he better than Party in the Liverpool game? Was he better than
100%.
Party in the Man United game?
Liverpool game, are you crazy?
Have you watched the Liverpool game? Lavia was still
Okay,
good.
sorry, not the Liverpool game. The Man United game. Sorry, I
No,
got my red
Lavia
mixed up.
dropped
Sorry
off in
about
the
that,
second half.
Liverpool fans. I got you mixed up with Man United. Hold that, you Scousers. Yeah, I meant the Man United game. Was he better than Party in the?
You know what, Sad? I'm
Man
going to
United
ask you the
game?
question again because apparently you didn't hear me. If I'm asking you tomorrow to choose 2 players in the midfield, who are you choosing to start tomorrow? You have a game tomorrow. No bias. Remove your Arsenal hat, no bias. Who are you choosing to play?
This season, based on this
Everyone
season,
is
exactly.
everyone. I'm asking you, Saad.
Oh, me?
Then neither.
Well, he's full screened you as well. Mental.
You have a game tomorrow, Saad, and you have Lavia.
By the way,
You have You have
by the way,
Lavia available.
big up the freaking
Vacuum cleaner.
Big up the vacuum cleaner.
Big up the
100%.
Hoover in the back. But no. Listen,
More
This
just
is-
exposed Sad. Like
If
Sad didn't
I'm-
expect that full screen shit.
I'm
no, I will
being
lie, I didn't.
serious.
But
Even as an
listen,
Arsenal fan, if I
for
ask
me,
you tomorrow to swap
if I'm-
Lavia and Partey,
I'll answer. Sad. Let me answer. Very easy. If you're
Why
telling me
Ash?
tomorrow to
Why
pick
Ash?
tomorrow, and I ignore this season's form, I take Rice. By the way, Rice gets
Get the
gets
hell out
100%.
of it, man.
But I'm looking at form, right? If I'm looking at form this season, it has to be Caicedo and Partey, based on this season's form. If how many games they've played, the forms they've had, the performances. Of course, I'll take Caicedo
So
and
if
Partey.
I ask you tomorrow to choose a player, okay, hold on. Forget the season. Okay, this is very okay. I'm switching it back to the 6. Forget the team of the season. Hold on.
Yeah,
Seriously.
Yeah.
If I'm asking you tomorrow, you have an option to pick 2 midfielders, and you have Thomas Partey, Declan Rice, Lavia, Caicedo tomorrow, right?
easy.
Cole Palmer, Mikel Merino. Everyone of them is fit now. And forget about last season, this season, next season, tomorrow, yesterday, it doesn't matter. You
Yeah.
have a game tomorrow. Who are your midfield 3?
I'm going to talk about the pivot because Palmer doesn't play in the pivot, obviously. Rice and Caicedo. That's my
And
midfield.
You would ignore Romeo Lavia. You would not start Romeo
Yes. Guys,
I
Lavia
hear where
has
he's coming
started
from.
4
I
games
agree.
or 5 games for Chelsea. Do you want me to pick Lavia based on his Southampton days? That is insane. You guys keep doing this. So we are ignoring Rice's last 2-3 seasons and saying, yeah, it doesn't really matter. Lavia, who's only played 3-4 games, should go ahead of someone who's played 2-3 seasons and killed it.
I would probably pick Caicedo and Rice as well. Like Lavia's been great, but like you are going off a
As a
very
partnership.
small sample. You're going off a very small sample size of games.
Exactly.
But I mean, look, we all know it's Caicedo, and then look, Rice has not been amazing this season, but you know, I think a Rice Caicedo the partnership could be decent. But Lavia and Caicedo have proven, well, they've shown certainly in the games they've played together that is a decent partnership that's forming. And honestly, if the pair of them can stay fit, there's no reason for me why that can't potentially become the best midfield pivot in the Premier League. They've got the ability to do it. They absolutely
And
do.
people are forgetting.
That's-
People are forgetting Declan Rice performs against Chelsea too. Like if I'm going to answer Mo's question, he scored a goal against Chelsea last season,
He
So-
did.
And
was
he
gifted
performed
by
really well at
Sanchez,
the
but,
at Emirates as well.
and he
it was
did well at
Sanchez,
the
yeah,
Emirates
sure.
too. Like if we're talking about it as holistically as everybody is talking about it right now, Declan Rice gets in with Caicedo. And
But if
Declan
it's
Rice,
based
I
on
will
this
admit,
season-
Declan Rice has not done well this season. I agree. He has been very,
Yeah.
very mid this season. But I don't
Yeah.
think he's playing his best football, and he's been injured. So
And based on this season, I don't think Rice gets in, but Partey has to be there just because based on the number of games he's played and he's been good in most games. Someone in the comments mentioned, oh, he's played right back. He's played right back in what, 2 games? So you're ignoring all the other 8, like where he's played as a DM. Like, come on, like that's just it's lazy argument.
So what did we agree to do?
By the way, the Chelsea fans in the comments are rattled, bro. Like
crazy.
they're I can tell that their head is.
I don't know why, because the guys on the panel are actually being reasonable. Like I'm saying Caicedo is the best DM in the league this season. I don't know why the comment guys are like rattled like mad. It's crazy.
Oh, big up to Neo. He said Caicedo, Partey, and Palmer. So
Yeah, it's the easiest midfield.
Let's
Like,
just
I
do that
need to
then.
think-
Caicedo,
Yeah,
Palmer.
we can roll with that. We'll roll with that.
Yeah, I would roll with that.
Palmer, of course, gets in there because he's.
Well, it's not even a conversation.
Otherwise, we're going to be here
It's not
until
even a
kickoff on
debate.
Sunday.
Yeah, it's not even a debate.
The thing is, if it was me picking my strongest 11, I'm going with Partey, Rice, and Nwaneri. But anyway, let's move on to the attack. Let's move on to the attack.
That's a
Mo.
shameless Arsenal fan, guys. So now, yeah,
Let's move on to the attack.
So what
I
did we
love
agree?
it.
Shameless, bro.
David Reed is saying
Yeah.
Liverpool fan and Lavia is miles clear of Declan Rice.
miles,
It's a
clear.
Miles clear. Okay.
It's a recency
Miles.
bias. That like it is a recency bias. Like Lavia's not got the body of work behind him. Can Lavia be better than Declan Rice in the future?
Yeah, he can.
Yes, absolutely. But
100%.
you've got to be fair right now. He's not got the body of work behind him for that to say that statement. Is he in better form? Yeah, quite possibly is. But you can't say he's miles clear of him when the body of work simply isn't there.
I think people, when you say stuff like, "Oh, put Rice in the whatever," or "Rice so far is better," or whatever like this, yeah. The way we've said it, some people get insecure, and you guys are honest. But some people get insecure because they think that you're saying, "Oh, Rice will always be better than Lavia." That's not what we're saying.
No, it's not true.
Lavia could be, although we haven't seen him play a full season under Chelsea, bro. Lavia could be a generational player, bro. He could be one of these amazing players that maybe we haven't been able to see his full capacity because he hasn't played a season. We're not saying that he is shit. We're not saying that Rice is
Genuinely
better than him.
Only injuries could affect Lavia's career. If he gets to keep himself fit for majority of the next 4, 5, 6 years, he's going to be world class. He's going to be one of the best.
Similar thing to Abu Dhabi, but anyway.
Oh, that's that guy.
Let's move on. Man.
Abu Dhabi is crazy. So we said Lavia at the end, or we're Thomas Partey?
Mo, stop being shameless. We said Partey, Caicedo, and
he's actually so shameless. I swear.
Yeah, dude, this guy. Yeah.
I disagree with this, by the way. I disagree with this.
Never change, yeah, please, for me.
I disagree with this, by the way. Just me. I disagree with this. Completely disagree. But fine. Offensive.
Saka,
we know Saka,
Neto, and Jackson.
Nicholas Jackson and Sancho.
Saka running down a wing.
Yeah, Jackson's definitely through the middle, and then we probably
we're not putting Havertz.
I want to ask Chelsea fans: would you take Neto or Sancho on the left? Because I think even Neto has been.
No, I think Neto for me. Neto's been. I mean, Sancho. I don't know if Sancho's even fit for this game. We'll probably find out tomorrow or something. But yeah, to be honest, I preferred Neto. Sancho started quite well, but yeah, for me, Neto's is more threatening. He runs in behind. Sancho don't really run in behind.
Neto's one of your most dangerous attackers on.
And you know the scary thing about Neto is that he's not been playing his best position. I think he's better on the right when he cuts in on his stronger foot. He's playing on the left and doing that kind of damage, which any winger that does that, it's just absolutely scary.
He likes the thing is with Neto, he loves to go on his strong foot and hit the near post, bro, for the ref. That's for the keeper, bro. He loved that, bro. He done that so much at Wolves where he just go to the near post and the keeper would never get it, bro. The keeper would never save it. It would always go in, bro, because he'd put it either through his legs or he'd put it high where the keeper can't catch it, bro. And it would go.
So that's your team of the season for you guys.
I would. If I'm
to be honest, I'm not doing. By the way, I disagree with this. Like I think Lavia gets ahead of Partey. I would take. I don't know. If that's what you're looking at. I would take Reece James as right back in the back. If I'm playing Saliba and Gabriel, I'm definitely playing Reece James. That's me. I might not play Kukuri. I might play Timber. That's me. I disagree with this.
If talking about who's the best players, I would even put Palm on the right and then putting Kunku in the 10.
Yeah. Best players is different to current form.
Yeah. I would have Caicedo, Lavia, Palmer, Saka on the right, Neto on the left, Jackson and like this. I'll play Reece James right side. And I'll put Timber as left back or something. I'm not gonna. This is not. I disagree with this, but okay, it's democracy. It's not me.
And where is
right? So now
Ziad, you would take Nkunku over Odegaard in the 10 if you play Palmer right.
100%.
You got to put the name. Mo. So right, guys. Now that Mo has saved this,
I said 6 and 5, by the way. I said 6 and 5.
Now that Mo has saved the combined 11, guys, get your super chats in because Mo is gonna put this on his. Mo is gonna put this on his Twitter. Mo is gonna tweet this team out. Guys, get the super chats in, bro.
Generally, guys,
right now,
send super chats. Put Havertz up top. Put Joao Felix as a 10.
Bro, listen, Felix, bro. You know what? Forget about Raya, bro. Let's get Tommy Setford in goal, bro. Do you know what I mean? Let's just do it, bro. It's done now.
Tommy Setford has not conceded a goal all season. That's all I'm going to say.
Exactly, bro. Not conceded, not one.
Yeah, 100%. Not one goal, bro. Not one.
Come on, man. Understand, bro. There's levels to this, bro. It's mentality.
Wait, who was a starting keeper against Bolton?
That 16-year-old when it was 17.
What are you doing, bro? What are you doing?
He conceded.
Why is Mo struggling?
Why do you want to save it, Yahi?
Yeah, because I want to remove stuff. That's it.
Okay,
That's
just
it.
close and open a new tab. Yeah,
No,
why do you
Yeah,
want
or-
no,
Oh,
no,
no,
it's safe.
no.
You're good. You're good.
Just take a screenshot, bro.
It's saved
You
now.
know what? Mo
Okay.
Mo jinxed himself because he's after he said that I'm more tech savvy than you. It's all gone to shit, bro.
It's
See
all
what
gone
happened
Why
wrong.
do you want
now?
to save it? Yeah, okay.
Because
There
I
it
don't
is,
want the
Mo, there
signs
it
on the
is.
side, guys. You guys don't understand anything. JJ saying Arsenal players are all in defense, bar Saka. And their defense just conceded one less goal than Chelsea, JJ. Believe it or not. One less goal. Defending and whatever. Guys, can we get to 300 likes? Listen, I want to thank everybody that joined us, people. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being here. That was a fantastic and a great show, to be honest. Blue Brothers. His name is kind of like Chelsea, and then your thing is yellow, and I'm like, can you change it to blue? But Charlie's channel is in the description as well. He does always content. He just did you had a great video released earlier today.
Yeah, I've done something with Potts, and I've done something with lead judges as well. Yeah.
Yes, it was great videos with Lee Judges and Potts. Go watch that, guys. Support Charlie. Ziad's Corner, Ziad's Zone is going to be live today at
I'm the corner, bro.
12:30 a.m., guys. It's going to be after Osam. Sad's Football Corner is live after this. I want to get Sad at least 200 subscribers, guys. So, guys, this is going to take you to Sad. So go and support Sad. And TJ, what do you got coming up, TJ? Watch along, of course.
Yeah, bro. Just go, I will be live on Sunday night for a weekend match review after the Chelsea game and after all the match reactions are done. So come by and hang out with us. We'll be going live at probably midnight UK, so 6 o'clock Central Time here in the States. Thank you for having me. Really appreciate it, bro.
Appreciate you guys. That was a great stream. It's long a little bit, but it was a fantastic stream. I want to thank everybody that joined us, guys. We're less than 25 likes away from 300. Hit that like button. Thank you, everybody that super chatted the channel, supported the channels. This will take you to Sad. Have you started to stream, you fraud?
He's on
You're
mute
on
as well. So, what is, this guy.
You know what? I can't like.
And you were giving Mo shit about tech savviness. All right, got it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I want to thank everyone that is here. We'll see you guys soon. We're out of here. Let me just make sure I redirect it to Sad. Yes, it's saved.